Mick Schumacher's entry into Formula One hasn't been the smoothest. But Schumacher fans will know that the second season is where the driver shows his true colors. It sounds weird, but stick with me. I'll explain this and some more burning questions about the German driver. So, what is all of this second season voodoo that I'm talking about? To put it in simple words, Mick Schumacher usually has a terrible first season, but that's followed by an exceptional second season. Let me explain by showing you. In the 2017 Formula 3 Championship, Schumacher finished the season 12th with 94 points. That year's champion, Lando Norris, yeah, the same guy, finished with 441 points. Schumacher was way off the pace. But the next year, in 2018, he started off pretty slow. And by the midpoint of the season, Schumacher was 10th in the driver standings and 67 points away from the championship leader, which raised doubts about the driver. But he ended the season as a winner with a 57-point lead over his second place rival. The stuff of legends, huh? He went on to Formula 2 in 2019, and at the end of the season, he was once again in 12th in the standings. Even Nicholas Latifi had more points than him. That being said, Latifi finished second in the championship that season. In 2020, Schumacher started off the season poorly, but he went on to, yeah, you guessed it, he went on to win the Formula 2 championship by the end of the season. So coming back to Formula 1, this is Mick's second season in Formula 1, and does that mean that he can go on and win the championship? No, he can't. That looks highly unlikely considering the fact that he's in a Haas. In Formula 2 and 3, he raced with Prema Racing. They have a pretty competitive car and race wins are common at their garage. But Haas are yet to taste success. Don't get me wrong, the car is great this year, but it was absolute trash last year. They failed to score a single point last year. They had 0 points. 0. But this year it looks different. He's been battling for points constantly, and while he has the occasional mistake, he has his superb racecraft. He's 15th in the championship, but his future is pretty much uncertain. Mick Schumacher is a Ferrari Academy driver. The reason he's in a Haas is because they use a Ferrari power unit, and the teams are closely knit. It's like a slower Ferrari, sort of like an acid test for the drivers. But the problem is that his contract with Haas ends this year, and the team boss has revealed that renewal talks have not yet started with Mick. He's a young driver, and no doubt he'll want to make the move to the higher teams because his goal is to win the Formula 1 World Championship. But Ferrari looks to have its lineup confirmed with Sainz and Leclerc for a few years. However, rumor has it that he could take the middle ground. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo currently sits above Haas in the standings, and their cars look to have much more pace than the Haas. And one of their drivers, Zhou Guanyu, well, his contract ends this year. So Schumacher could go to Alfa Romeo, or he could stay at Haas, or he could be out of Formula 1 entirely. We don't know anything for sure, but one thing is certain. If he indeed does drive for Ferrari and they screw him over as they did to the other drivers, there's going to be a very, very large angry mob of Formula 1 fans outside their door. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please remember to check out our other Formula 1 related videos on the channel, and as always, stay tuned to Fervent Motorsports for more motorsport updates.